subscribe, click the bell, and turn on all notifications. The one-stop destination for all WWE and AEW. Sean's View Entertainment.
Is a huge disruption about to happen in the WWE. This is the place to be for all WWE in the know, on the hour, for each and every one of you. Your reigning home for the latest, the greatest, the newest, the most detailed, the most descriptive in WWE. This is your home. Why? Because nobody does it like the brash and the brazen. We give you the fresh brew because Seanzviewent wakes up each and every day for all of you. And if it weren't for you, there would be no Seanzview. Become a channel member today. If you want me to stay and remain on YouTube.com, because as I've said once and I'll say it again, I cannot do this by myself. I cannot do this on my own. Breaking news, WWE's plans for Jade Cargill's return amid television absence revealed online. We're going to get into that big story also. Tyler Bate is nearing his WWE return after major injury in a big transformation. Also, Vince McMahon's NDA drama takes a new turn as Janelle Grant pushes for day in court. Your thoughts, your comments, your opinions. Also, WWE has dropped Pentagon merchandise on WWE Shop ahead of his Raw debut tonight. Or supposedly he's supposed to be on Raw tonight. Of course, plans can and always change, but we are expected to see Pentagon on Raw tonight. Everyone's fascinated, intrigued. Everybody seems to be excited about that. But ladies and gentlemen, let's get into the news, the rumors, and headlines that you've come to expect. Matt Cardona, the former Zack Ryder, which we've seemed to be talked about a lot lately on this show. We seem to bring him up a lot more on the show. Matt Cardona makes a bold claim about a potential Royal Rumble return. Jeff Hardy's memoir to explore substance abuse battles and time in rehab. The charismatic Jeff Hardy coming out with a story titled like that. Also, daughter and wife Lauren expecting first child together. Danhausen and wife. Also, Kevin Nash jokes about Logan Paul's small role on WWE Raw on Netflix premiere after Jake Paul and Tyson fight. Their big boxing fight that they had. Also, ladies and gentlemen, Sonya Deville reveals Tough Enough paycheck details. We all remember Tough Enough. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. Also, we're hearing rumors right now. Becky Lynch has just been rushed to the hospital after Seth Rollins. And we're going to get into there's a story about Becky Lynch online right now. We don't know if it's rumor, innuendo. We know if it's speculation. We're going to try to follow that story about Becky Lynch being hospitalized before Monday Night Raw tonight. We're going to see if there's any rumor, if there's any truth to that rumor. Mercedes Moné reveals best career advice she received from Snoop Doggy Dogg. Also, we are receiving word right now that a former WWE star, guys, this is huge. This is pretty big breaking. A former WWE star eyes return after over 19 years away. Yes, you heard that right. After over 19 years away, a former WWE star is eyeing a return. And the phrase never say never is always true in professional wrestling, as any WWE star can return anytime, especially somebody like CM Punk. And no matter how long they've been gone, now people are still waiting on the return of like somebody like Ken Shamrock. But ladies and gentlemen, no, former WWE star Mark Jindrak could be making a return to WWE. Yes, former WCW alumni Mark Jindrak, former WCW Tag Team Champion. Slight changes will be made for Raw's second episode on Netflix tonight. Now, ladies and gentlemen, obviously Raw's arena that we got last week is going to be a little bit different. It's going to be a little bit shifted from the Raw arena that we got last week from the Intuit Dome. So tonight's Raw, expect some minor adjustments and minor changes, but still expect that same high energy vibe for Monday Night Raw tonight, because obviously not every arena can be as highly exhilarating and as updated as the Intuit Dome was last week for Raw. But ladies and gentlemen, that certainly is not all, because Vince McMahon's NDA drama takes a new turn as Janelle Grant pushes for a day in court. Now, this could change a lot of variables, because she could name Triple H in this. She could name a lot of WWE upper management in this thing. And if this thing goes to court, TKO, I mean, there's a lot of different variables. There's a lot of different puzzle pieces. There's a lot of different moving pieces that could go into this lawsuit and into court. And if that happens, does this spell the end of the beginning or the beginning of the end for not only Vince McMahon, but the WWE as a whole? Could Grant explore, could Janelle Grant look for more? Maybe more out of Vince, maybe more out of the WWE, maybe more out of the powers that be in the World Wrestling Entertainment. Now, WWE has a lot going for it. They have a lot of money. They're a juggernaut. They have a hell of a lot of money, and Janelle Grant could very well be looking for that money. You just never know. Or is she just looking at Vince McMahon? But again, the drama takes a new turn as Janelle Grant pushes for her day in court. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on that. But certainly that is not all, because we have a lot of rumors and news to cover in this very episode, because Triple H reacts to Quentin Mitchell's botched pedigree during the Philadelphia Eagles NFL game yesterday. Again, your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on that. Ladies and gentlemen, as we know, that's not all here on the Brash and the Brazen, because we always go a bit further. We go above and beyond the Call of Duty on the Brash and the Brazen, because we're also receiving word right now, according to the dirt sheets, the websites, and the newsletters. Hold on, viewers. We're just trying to... all right, hold on. All right, guys, hold on 1 second here. We're pulling up yet another story. Another story. Again, we do all news in real time, as you know. We give you the most definitive, the most updated. Ladies and gentlemen, breaking news as concerns Monday Night Raw tonight, as concerns the Intercontinental Women's Championship. The inaugural WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion will be crowned on tonight's Raw on Netflix as Dakota Kai battles Lila Valkyrie in the tournament final. Now, according to Dirt Sheet Insiders, Lila is expected to defeat Dakota to win the Women's Intercontinental title. However, up to the last moment, that could definitely see a difference. It could see a change. It could see a changing of the guard. I personally want Dakota Kai to win the Women's Intercontinental Championship tonight. That's just my feeling. That's how I think it should go. But this is going to be her first title on the WWE main roster for Lila Valkyrie, if she does end up winning. Also, there's going to be a street fight tonight on Monday Night Raw. The World Heavyweight Champion Gunther will appear. Rhea Ripley will celebrate becoming the Women's World Champion. And CM Punk will reveal what is next for him tonight on the red brand of Raw. Also, Sheamus versus Ludwig Kaiser. Chad Gable versus a mystery luchador. And I think we all know who that's going to be. And Bad Bunny has some big updates on WWE Backlash. Huge updates on Backlash 2025, which will take place in Mexico. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on Backlash 25 taking place in Mexico. Also, CM Punk and The Rock reunited backstage at the Raw Netflix premiere in a photo that is now floating and exposing online. Scott Steiner, the big bad booty daddy, reveals the one regret from his WWE career. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. Also, Karrion Kross reveals how his relationship with Scarlett began. The 20 years that I blew, I believe will be corrected before I die. Buff Bagwell wants a WWE Legends contract and wants to be in the WWE Hall of Fame. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on Buff Bagwell. Jeff Hardy is bringing back his alter ego once again to professional wrestling, but it's going to look a little bit different from what you remember. It'll be so much better than it was before, says Jeff Hardy. Also, viewers, fans, and subscribers. Receiving word right now online is with WWE, and we said this earlier, but there's a little bit more to it. With WWE set to go head-to-head against AEW's biggest show of 2025, is there more to this than meets the eye? Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. Does the WWE have a little bit more planned for AEW in the weeks and the years to come if AEW can actually overcome what the WWE has planned ultimately at the end of the day? Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. Remember, if it's not brash, it's never going to last. Plenty more to come. Stay tuned. Subscribe.